Good afternoon. This is Debbie, and I crochet and I do my show and tell because I don't really have anybody to show anybody, and I'm a novice at this, and so I don't edit. So what you see is what you get. So I hope it's okay. You get the idea of what I'm trying to show you and tell you. But this week has been quite interesting. I have vertigo. I've had it one other time, and this is my second time. And man, that is bad stuff. You get upset stomach, and then the medicine to give you for your stomach, you want to sleep, and I don't have time to sleep. I got to do a lot of stuff because I just found out that Alyssa's has a big deal. I know her Christmas, her whole store, the whole place is like Christmas Wonderland. It's absolutely amazing. And if you actually, the first day, you have to buy tickets to get in because there's so many people want to see it. So she really wants us to decorate our spaces with lots of Christmas stuff. And I don't have a lot because normally I don't keep a lot of different holiday stuff because I don't want to have to store it for the year. But, oh, I heard a growl. It must be thunder. But I guess I'm going to do it. So, but I will show you, she's already got fall stuff out. So she wants us kind of start putting our fall stuff out. I don't have it much. So I do have 3 pumpkins that I completed. And I'm not going to show you. They're just the big one, small one, middle size and small. But the big one, I put rocks in the bottom of it. So it's really heavy. So it's weighted down. But this one, this is a door hanger. It's not completely decorated the way I want to do. I want to put some more, I don't know, something else on it. But here it is. It's a door hanger. So here you got 3 different sizes of your candy corn. Because I really don't do Halloween, but something like this I will do. And so here's how you connected it, and there's a bow for it, but there's got to be something more. It's kind of boring. And so I was going to go to Hobby Lobby and see if I can find like a little sign that I can hot glue up here to kind of dress it up. And I just feel it needs to be dressed up a little bit more. And so I'm going to see if I can find a little sign that I can do. But it didn't turn out bad. I mean, you don't have to worry about if it gets wet, and you don't have to worry about it getting broke. So I haven't decided how much I'm going to charge because it depends on how much my little sign's going to be. And what else am I going to do? I'm debated about putting faces on them. That'd be cute, but it's kind of hard once you've already closed everything up. So I don't know, but it's cute. It's I used Bernat blanket, and that kills your hand because to me it's so stiff, but it's soft and it's got a lot of it's real dense, and that's why it's so hard on your hands. But and you get a bigger item, whatever you're making. So that's one thing that I got done. Then I made a turkey. Isn't he cute? There's his tail. So cute. I think I might make another one of these because he turned out so cute. That was all done by Premier. Let's see, Premier Plush. What's it called? Well, it's a weight 5, and so there's him, and it doesn't hurt my hand, and the yarn just glides right off the hook, on and off the hook, so it's easy. It's kind of got a big beak, so I'm not sure. The next one, I don't think I'll do such a big beak. Reminds me of, was that comedian that had the big nose in the 60s, I guess it would be, but that's what it reminds me of. Then I did and he's weighted, a pumpkin pie turtle. He's got pumpkin pie on his back, and he's got whipped cream. So those are really popular, and I enjoy making the turtles. They're fun to make, and they make them with so many different things on their backs. But I made a couple of these last year, and they sold right away. So I thought, well, I'll try it again this year. And this one also is weighted down with some rocks. Okay, then I made a gnome. I think I showed this to you. Finished him all up in his squishy hat and his sunflower. But he turned out cute. He was fun to do. But he's supposed to sit on the edge of your shelf or whatever, and his legs can dangle, or you can just set him up like that. And this was made out of loops and something. But this is 4-weight, so it's not the heavier yarn. It would have been so big if I did it in the plushie, the 4-weight. So I just did it with the 4-weight. And I put a rock in each one of his shoes, so it'll keep them weighted down. So that's one of them. Then yesterday I finished him. He turned out so cute. I'm actually waiting on, I bought 3 really cute Christmas or snow, what's it? 3 snowman patterns from the same girl, and then another one that's a goose, and she sit inside a pumpkin. And the 3 with the snowman, she has great pictures, no instructions, just pictures. So she's got to correct that. So I've contacted her, and she said that she'd get back with me. Now, that was the first part of last week, and she hasn't. So it's, you know, it's so disappointing because they're so cute, but I got to get going on them, and because I'm such a slow crocheter. So I may have to just get her to refund the snowmen, because I'm going to move on to other snowmen and purchase them. But this, I had this pattern, and he turned out so cute. Let me get him. There he is. Isn't he just the cutest thing you ever saw? And that's out of Premier. It's the 5-weight. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do. She doesn't have you attach the head, but, I mean, not the head, the hat. But he's cute either way. But the hat really adds a lot to it because his buttons and his shoes, boots all match. So I haven't decided yet. I'm going to have to somehow attach it to while he's on sale. But it was interesting how they did it. We started at the bottom, and we worked all the way up, so I don't have to attach the head. The head was part of the design, and then the head came up last. So that was, I like that because I didn't have to sew the two, the pieces together. And his nose is made out of the 4-weight loops, whatever. I'm terrible on names and yards and yard things, but you kind of get the idea. It's everything Premier, but his hat turned out really cute. It didn't take long to make, and I had a pom-pom, and I thought I had to go buy a pom-pom or make one, but actually this is crocheted in a circle, and then we just stuffed it in as part of the hat. You just change colors. So that was a good idea. I like that a lot. So I probably will come back and use this hat pattern for a couple things, because it was quick, and it's the yarn is stable enough that it will hold its shape. I can stuff it if I want, but then you can't get it to fold over like you want it to fold over. And he's just really cute. And it didn't tell me when to do the eyes. I'm not very good at embroidery eyes. So I made notes because I didn't know when we started off. It just said head and body on the instructions. Well, I didn't know which was going to be what, the head or the body. So, and it doesn't tell you where to insert your eyes until the very end if you closed everything off. So I made notes in my pattern to make a note that I want to insert my eyes in a certain row. And I think that's about it. That's really an issue. And then it's cute that she even did a bobble stitch. They have thumbs. They have a thumb on each hand, and that was cute. Usually they're just one solid piece. So this is very baby friendly. There's no parts that's going to come off or get in their mouth or whatever. So here he is. He's so cute and so squishy. He's not weighted, but he's done. And then last year I made some bats, and so I dug them out. Here's a purple bat. See, they didn't have teeth. I put teeth in them. So those are just a little something. I made a purple one. I made a couple other ones, but they sold. And then I made a gray one. I don't know if I'll make any more because I'm really not into Halloween, but these are things that I had left over, and instead of hanging on to them, I might as well put them out. And I'm thinking about making a bunch of little candy corns. They have a lot of little ones that looks like slices of pizza, but they used the directions for the candy corn. And they're going to have, she has, I don't know how often, I don't think very often, a couple times a year, 5 and dime specials. And so everybody in the booth can mark a couple pieces down for a dime or a nickel. And then there's a certain time that people can go in and they can search for these items that are priced for 10 cents or 5 cents, and they get to purchase them for that price. So you don't have to mark everything down, but you can take a couple of pieces. I already have in mind what I'm going to do. So I'll probably do maybe a turtle and maybe a couple other things, or maybe I'll just make a bunch of the candy corn and charge a nickel for each one, because they're about this big. They're maybe about 3 inches tall, or I can make them taller. There's a pillow that I could make, but I'm not sure if I could get my money out of it if I make it. So I think you could tell I've been busy, been doing that, and so I've been getting all my decorations out for the fall. Instead of decorating my house, I'm going to have to put it in my booth, but then I have to make sure what I want to keep, to make sure it says not for sale on it so they don't sell it. But I got my first check from Alyssa's for my first month. It was beyond what I thought, and it sold 30 pieces. I had no idea how many sold. And 30 pieces, that's a lot of stuff. So that's why I'm so busy crocheting. Lots of crocheting. So I think I'm going to have to redo my booth a little bit, because I don't have enough wall space to hang things, because I have several things that are pretty long that I want to sell, but we covered up the pegboard with those cubes. So I'm thinking about taking the first row of cubes out, and then I can use the pegboard behind it to hang up, because there's some purses in there that I made that I want to hang. And then I have a couple other little, they're really cute, they're little funny things, but you can hang a plant, put a plant inside of it, or they have big old eyes, and then the mouth is what they put their stuff in, and then I put 2 front teeth on them. And then there's fringe at the bottom. They're packed away. So I went to Dollar Tree, and I found some glass jars that will fit down inside there, so it'll give them more sturdy. Well, make it so when you put stuff in, it's not going to poke through, between your stitches. And I got one with for hairbrushes, so they kind of get an idea what to use them for. Some people don't know what to use them for, and I thought, well, I'll do that. And I got a couple different things to put in each one so they kind of get an idea of what they're for. And then the purses that I had made, I decided I'm going to put like a flap over the one. And so I'm going to work on that today. And I may start on another turkey and do that because they're so cute and they're pretty fast, so I can have a couple turkeys. And then there's a really cute moose, or not a moose, a reindeer. He's sitting down, very cute. So I was thinking about maybe making one of those. And because, you know, you get tired of doing the orange and yellow and the red and green all the time or whatever. So I thought this would be a nice switch up for a little while. Okay, I think that's it for now. And remember to give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe because that just helps me with YouTube. I have to hope like a couple thousand people before they even really get me into the rhythm of, having my videos up front so you can select them unless you search for me. So it's going to take me a while. I realize that. I was wanting to do something every day, but I don't have enough to do. I don't want to just sit here and chit chat, and I'm not going to sit here and just crochet and you guys watch me for 3 hours. That's what a lot of girls do to get the time, and that's what YouTube is looking for, and I don't want to do that. And then the one pet peeve I do have, some of the girls that's really on the front end and they're right there all the time because they've been on like 6 years, 10 years of YouTube. But they always come on, oh, I'm so tired. I got this and I got that to do. I'm just so tired, and just like, come on with a smile or something. But you always complain about how tired you are. Well, then go to bed. To me, that's pretty simple. But so there's one lady that's always like that. Oh, I'm just so tired. Ugh, drives me crazy. Oh, well. Okay, I'm just rambling, and then I'll drive you guys crazy because I'm just rambling. So always look up, and you have a great day, and I will talk to you later this week. And you don't forget to mark thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much, and see you or talk to you later this week. Bye.